Good evening, Santa, and welcome to a new year of theater. I am your host, e.spanto, and this is Bloodshot Theater, Art of Classics. Tonight, how much shock can you take when you witness the most bizarre movie ever? In part one of The Brainiac.
The Grand Inquisitor, protector of the faith against heretic sins of apostasy in the city of Mexico and all the states and dominions in the province of New Spain and its viceroyalties and governing bodies, through royal audiences in all the cities and states, do proclaim that the other inquisitors and I have attended this hearing in the secret chamber of the Holy Tribunal of the Inquisition in Mexico, to do justice in the trial that has been initiated against the aforementioned Baron Vitellius of Estera, of unknown origin, who has repeatedly refused to state same. Aware of the edicts and merits of this trial, and the evidence and suspicion resulting thereof.
Report on the sentence and the trial by torment that this tribunal of the Holy Inquisition instituted against said Baron Vitellius for heresy and the instigation of heresy, for practicing dogmatism, for having used witchcraft, superstitions, and conjurations for depraved and dishonest ends, for having employed the art of necromancy, invoking the dead, and trying to foretell the future through the use of corpses, for having seduced married women and maidens, having taken note of the facts of this trial, we sentenced Count Vitellius to be subjected to torment as far as is justified. And we warned him that if during said torment he should be maimed in any way, or should die, or his blood should be drawn in carrying out the sentence, this would serve as proof of his guilt and show that he had not repented. As soon as he was informed of this sentence, the accused declared that he actually welcomed the decision and that this holy tribunal could torment him all it wished. And therefore, he was conducted to the torture chamber and his arms were trussed behind his back. The rope was then tightened by being twisted 30 times in a row, but the accused merely laughed with disdain at these acts of justice. Because of this bold defiance, he was then laid upon the rack, and with his arms and legs almost torn from his body, he continued to make jest of our holy authority. When the inquisitors witnessed this spectacle, they ordered that the torment be ceased. But since they felt that he had not received sufficient punishment, they ordered that the torture be repeated whenever deemed necessary. When the accused was notified of this decision, he declared that he would welcome as much torment as we wished to give him. At that time, his bonds were cut, and he was taken to a small jail cell close to the torture chamber, from where he has been brought to this room to receive our decision and our sentence. And now, as if our justice had not been sufficiently ridiculed, a witness has come before this tribunal to defend the accused. This is the epitome of all brazen defiance, Lord Inquisitors. Now tell me, are we going to stand for it?
We order the witness to be brought before us in the secret chamber. given to understand that you have come before us to present evidence in defense of the accused.
That is the truth, Lord Inquisitor.
And do you know, young man, that he who presents himself before the tribunal of the Holy Inquisition in this country is under the obligation to have a full knowledge of the truth and to tell only the truth at all times?
I know, sir. I shall.
Then let us hear your story. Who are you?
My name is Marcos Miranda. I first saw light in a village called Quiana in Portugal.
And what do you have to say in favor of the accused?
I'd like to say that I know that Baron Vitellius is an honorable man, Your Grace. A man of many virtues, respected for his knowledge, that he is dedicated to the promotion of fine arts and sciences. He has helped the downtrodden people in this new land.
Have you ever heard anything more absurd, Lord Inquisitor?
Marcos Miranda, the farce that you have tried to perpetrate has earned you the punishment of 200 lashes, which will be applied immediately in the torture chamber.
This hearing has come to an end, and the Lord Inquisitors have heard all the evidence that was to be presented. As a result, this tribunal of the Holy Inquisition, established in New Spain, has seen fit to condemn the impenitent Baron Vitellius of Estera to be dressed in the clothing of shame, bearing symbols of fire. He will undergo personal debasement before the people. All his lands and possessions will be confiscated. And finally, he will be burned to death in an open field.
Oh, I almost forgot. It's 11:45. If we don't hurry, we're going to be late.
You two have other plans, it seems.
I'm terribly sorry. You see, we're going to talk to the professor at the observatory. It's something important.
You must like your work.
Don't forget, I chose to be an astronomer. I work in the dark. We're looking for a real star, and there are no clouds tonight.
So long, you two.
So long.